Shri Guruvyo Namaha children, welcome to our online teaching academy Ekkalaiva. Today I am going to discuss in exercise 3.1 question number 3. If the distance of a point from the points 1, 2 and 2, 1 or in the ratio 2:1, then find the locus of the point. First you are going to draw a graph, afterwards we will enter into the solution part. Right. Now you see, it's a rough diagram only. X-axis, Y-axis, X dash, Y dash, origin. First point is 2, 1. Right. First point is 2, 1. Next is 1, 2. Right. 2, 1. That is your A. 1, 2. That is your B. The point that we are going to consider as x1, y1. That point, it divides A and B in the ratio 2:1. That means PA equal to 2, PB equal to 1. Right. Let solution. Let P of x1, y1 be any point on the locus and A of 2, 1 and B of 1, 2 are fixed points. Now, what it is given that we are going to discuss, right? The ratio PA is to PB equal to 2:1. Ratio can be written as a fraction. PA by PB equal to 2/1. Then which implies PA equal to 2 times PB. Here we are going to apply distance formula, right? We are going to apply what formula? Distance formula. The point, this is 1, 2 and this is 2, 1. Right? Now, squaring on both the sides. Squaring on both the sides. PA square equal to the 2, it becomes 4, PB square. Here we squared, so you don't want to put square root. Distance formula, it comes under square root. We are squaring here, so you avoid to put a square root. What it is? X1 minus 2 the whole square plus y1 minus 1 the whole square equal to 4 into x minus 1 the whole square plus y1 minus 2 the whole square. Distance between 2 points. Right? Now, using a minus b the whole square identity, we are going to expand both the things in the both the sides. Right? x1 square minus 4x1 plus 4 plus y1 square minus 2y1 plus 1 equal to 4 into x1 square minus 2x1 plus 1 plus y1 square minus 4y1 plus 4. Next, The right hand side we are going to multiply by 4. What are the things exist inside the bracket, right? Now x1 square minus 4x1 plus 4 plus y1 square minus 2y1 plus 1 into 4 into x1 square 8x1 plus 4 plus 4y1 square minus 16y1 plus 16. Then shift this term to the right side, right? 4x1 square minus x1 square minus 8x1 plus 4x1. Here you see 4 plus 16, 20, 4 plus 1, 5. So, plus 6, 20 minus 5. For our convenient, I wrote like this, right? 4y1 square minus y1 square equal to 0, right? Now, the related terms I grouped here, right children? Now, 3x1 square minus 3x1 square, these two things you have to relate, plus 3y1 square minus 4x1, one more thing, minus 61 is there, no? Sorry. Minus 16y1 that I didn't write it here. You have to be very careful. Minus 16y1 plus 2y1 equal to 0. Here you see minus 16y1 plus 2y1 minus 14y1 plus 15 equal to 0. Equal to 0. Now, locus of x1 comma y1. That means you have to replace x1, y1 in terms of x, right? Is 3x square plus 3y square minus 4x minus 14y plus 15 equal to 0. Got it, children? Say yes or no. Finally, you write, therefore, locus of x1 comma y1 is 3x square. Here I am writing clearly, right? Y square minus 4x minus 14y plus 15 equal to 0. Right? Final answer, the x1 and y1 should be replaced by x and y. Now I am going to move to the next question. What is that? Find a point on x-axis which is equidistant from the point 7, minus 6 and 3, 4. X-axis, y-axis, x dash, y dash, origin. 7, minus 6, 3, 4. Right? This point is 3, 4. B. This is your A. 7, minus 6. not exact diagram, it's a rough diagram only. Then they said a point on x-axis. That means the point is located here, that we are going to consider as x1, 0. And one more word they said, it is equidistance. Equidistance means what? PA equal to PB. That is the meaning. Equal distance. Right? The P divides AB equally. 1:1 ratio. Right? Let solution, let P of, let P of x1, 0 be any point on the locus and the points and A of 7, -6, B of 3, 4 are fixed points. Then what it is given in the question? They said they are equidistant. That means how will you write? PA equal to PB. Given PA equal to PB, squaring on both the sides, then how will you write? PA square equal to PB square. Then x1 minus 7 the whole square plus 0 plus 6 the whole square. Y1 minus y2 the whole square equal to x1 minus 3 the whole square plus 0 minus 4 whole square. Got it, children? Y1 minus y2 the whole square. Here y1 is 0. Because the point on x-axis means y becomes 0. Now, using a minus b the whole square identity, we are going to expand. Minus 14x1 plus 49 plus 6 equal to x1 square minus 6x1 plus 9 plus 16. Got it? Now x1 square cancel because coefficient of x1 square is same, symbol also same, in between equal is there, that's why we are cancelling, right? Now minus 6x1 plus 14x1 to shift this term to that side plus 25 minus 85 equal to 0. Now what can you get? 8x1 minus 60 equal to 0. Minus 60 equal to 0. Then 8x1 equal to 16. 60. 4 2s are 4 15s are. Therefore, x1 equal to 15 by 2. x1 equal to 15 by 2. Therefore, the required point on x-axis is 15 by 2, 0. Right? Once again, I am going to explain. You have to listen carefully, children. They said a point on x-axis which is equidistant from the point 7, minus 6 and 3, 4. Right? Three, 4. Then a point on x-axis. So what we did here, we drew the diagram, rough diagram. Then you connect A and B, the point on x-axis. So we label it P of x1, 0. Let P of x1, 0 be any point on the locus and A of 7, minus 6, B of 3, 4 are fixed point. They said equidistant. So PA equal to PB. Squaring on both the sides, PA square equal to PB square. Then x1 minus 7 the whole square plus 0 plus 6 the whole square equal to x1 minus 3 the whole square plus 0 minus 4 the whole square. Using a minus b the whole square identity, we are expanding the format. You know a minus b the whole square what it is? A minus b the whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Right. So you get it as x1 square minus 14x1 plus 49 plus 36, x1 square minus 6x1 plus 9 plus 16. Then in between equal, coefficient of x1 square and the sign are same. So you can cancel it. Minus 6x1 plus 14x1. You shift this term to this side. You are shifting this to this side. So the minus will act as positive. Plus 25 minus 85 equal to 0. 8x1 equal to minus 60. 8x1 minus 60 equal to 0. Then 8x1 equal to 60. 4 2s are 4 15s are x1 equal to 15 by 2. Therefore, the required point on the x-axis is 15 by 2, 0. Got it, children? To receive our online lessons, please press the subscribe button and you will receive the latest updates. Thank you, children.